So, you are planning a trip to Thailand and you keep hearing about two places, Phuket or Koh Samui. Both are ranked among the world's most beautiful beaches, the kind of destinations that show up on every must-visit before you die list. But here's the thing, they are both in southern Thailand, right? So how different can they really be? And do you actually need to visit both? Well, spoiler alert, these two places are gonna give you a completely different vibe. And today I'm breaking down everything you need to know as someone who's actually been to both multiple times. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which one matches your travel style. Oh, and if this is your first time visiting Thailand, make sure to grab our free Thailand Cheat Sheet. I will drop the link in the description below. Alright, let's start with the basics because this is actually super important for understanding everything else. Phuket isn't just an island, it's actually an entire province. We are talking about Thailand's largest island and it's so big that it basically functions as a major city. It sits on the Andaman Sea side, which means you are gonna get those powerful waves and that dramatic coastline. Koh Samui, on the other hand, is the third largest island in Thailand, but it's just one island within Surat Thani province. It's on the Gulf of Thailand side, so the water can be way calmer. So these two islands are literally on opposite sides of the Gulf. Think of Thailand as having two different coastlines, and each one has its own personality. Because Phuket is an entire province, you are getting full-on city infrastructure. We are talking multiple huge shopping malls, several hospitals, tons of entertainment districts. It's basically a bustling city that just happens to have gorgeous beaches. Samui has these things too, like two big shopping center and a private hospital, but on a much smaller scale. It definitely feels more like an island getaway.
แถวนี้คือแบบไม่ค่อยมีหาดมันแบบเที่ยวไม่ได้เป็นหน้าผานะคนก็จะเป็นชาวบ้านอยู่กัน
ฝั่งนี้จะเป็นชาวบ้านอยู่
Now let's talk about actually getting to these places because this is where things get interesting. Phuket is super accessible. You can get there by land, sea or air. Basically every option you can think of. There's a major international airport with tons of flight options from Bangkok. We are talking about an hour and 30 minutes of flight time, plus the competition between airlines keep prices reasonable. Samui is trickier. You can only get there by boat or plane. Here's the kicker. The airport is basically monopolized by one airline, Bangkok Airways. That means fewer flights and way more expensive tickets. Flight time from Bangkok is similar, about an hour and 20 minutes, but you pay significantly more because there's no competition. So yeah, Phuket definitely wins on accessibility and cost, but it is important. Once you are actually on Samui Island, you can drive around the entire island in just 1 or 2 hours. I've done it myself and it's actually pretty awesome. You can literally see the whole island in a single day if you want. Try doing that in Phuket. Not happening. It's way too big and I can guarantee you will hit traffic in certain areas, especially in the town center. So you save time getting to Phuket, but you will spend more time getting around once you are there. That's something to think about. And this is where the personalities really come through. Phuket is all about variety. You have got big nightclubs, beach clubs, famous beaches like Patong, Old Town Phuket with its incredible Sino-Portuguese architecture, cabaret shows, island hopping to spots like Racha Yai, Racha Noi, or PP. You can literally do something completely different every single day. Now let's talk about the underwater because this is where Phuket really shines. If you are into diving or snorkeling, Phuket is hands down one of the best spots in Thailand. The Andaman Sea side gives you incredible visibility and diverse marine life. You have got famous dive sites like the Similan Islands, which are consistently ranked among the top dive sites in the world, and PP Islands where you can see some sharks, sea turtles, and massive schools of fish. The dive shops here are super professional with international certifications, and because there's so much competition, prices are actually pretty reasonable. Even if you are just snorkeling, spots like Coral Island and the various bays around Phuket will blow your mind with colorful coral reefs and tropical fish. And before you think, wait, that sounds crazy busy, Phuket has peaceful spots too. For example, Bang Thao Beach is one of my favorites. It's super quiet compared to the more famous beaches, with private resort area where you can totally escape the crowds. Even some of the surrounding islands are pretty tranquil, like Koh Samui, for example. On the other hand, Samui is more focused. It is straight up beach life. You are here for the ocean, and yeah, there's snorkeling and diving here too, but it's a different experience. The Gulf of Thailand side has calmer waters, which actually perfect for a more relaxed underwater experience. The big draw here is Koh Tao, which is just a short ferry ride away and is literally one of the most famous places in the world to learn diving. It's super beginner friendly with calm conditions year-round, and some of the cheapest certification courses you'll find anywhere, cheaper than in Phuket. There is also Ang Thong Marine Park, which is fantastic for snorkeling with stunning limestone formations. The marine life here is beautiful, lots of colorful fish, coral gardens, and you might even spot whale sharks if you are lucky. But it's generally not as dramatic or diverse as what you will see in the Andaman Sea side. Think of it as more chill, accessible, and perfect for learning rather than epic world-class diving variety you get in Phuket. Beyond the water, you've got beach clubs galore. Instead of nightclubs, Samui is all about those chill beachfront clubs where you can lounge by the water with a drink, way more laid back. You can also do the local experience and explore the inland areas that aren't right on the beach. It gives you the perfect mix of I'm on an island but with all the conveniences you need.
ดอกดาราเปรี้ยวๆอันนี้หวานนี่เปรี้ยว
For island hopping, Samui's got some amazing options too, like Ang Thong National Marine Park is absolutely stunning, and Koh Phangan is right there if you want to check out the famous full moon party scene. Here's how I would sum it up. Phuket feels like a major city that happens to be surrounded by beaches. Samui feels like a developed island. You have got the infrastructure, but the island vibe is still the main character. Okay, this is crucial for planning, so listen up. Both places have similar patterns, but there are some key differences. Both destinations are absolutely perfect during this month. Crystal clear water, strong sun, ideal beach weather. This is what you are picturing when you are dreaming of Thailand. This is monsoon season. Rain comes frequently, waves get rough, and here's the thing, it's not all bad though. Way fewer tourists and everything gets cheaper, like seriously cheaper. I have actually been to Phuket in September and October twice, and honestly, the rain was less than an hour per day, totally manageable, but I do not recommend taking boats out during the monsoon season. I learned this the hard way in June. We went island hopping in the morning and the weather was perfect, but on the way back in the afternoon, massive storm, huge waves, genuinely scary. So yes, skip the boat trips during the monsoon. The nice thing about Samui is that the rain comes a bit later than Phuket, but when it does come, it can make some beaches murky and not great for swimming. Here's a pro tip. If you can handle a little rain and want to save some money whilst avoiding crowds, low season can actually be pretty chill. Just stay on land though. Alright, let's get real about budgets. Overall costs for food, activities, and transportation are pretty similar between both places, where you will see differences in your travel style and accommodation choices. Phuket gives you way more options. Budget guest house? Got it. Mid-range hotel? Plenty. Luxury beachfront resort? take your pick. You have got high-rise buildings and low-rise resorts, tons of cafes, restaurants, bar, and shopping area. Your budget can flex however you want it to. Samui has fewer options overall, which means prices tend to run a bit higher, especially for accommodation. And ever since the White Lotus filmed here, prices have jumped even more. During high season, good places book up fast. But, and there is a big but, Samui gives you something Phuket can't quite match. There's a local law that buildings can't be too tall, so everything stays low-rise and close to nature. If that's your vibe, no skyscrapers, just you and the ocean, Samui is unbeatable. Okay, so after all that, how do you actually decide? Here's my take. If you are coming to Thailand for the first time and want the full experience, beaches, mountains, cities, culture, you probably don't need to hit both beach destinations. Pick one. Choose Phuket if you want variety and options for literally everything. Or if you are into nightlife, shopping, or having tons of activities to choose from, or if you want easier and cheaper access, or your main goal is diving, Phuket's underwater world is seriously next level. You are planning to visit its nearby island like PP, which you would go from Phuket or Krabi. But choose Samui if you want that true island escape feeling. You prefer beach clubs over nightclubs, just chilling by the water, or you are dreaming of a low-rise beachfront resort experience, or you want to be able to explore the entire island easily without dealing with the big city traffic, or you are specifically trying to get to Koh Phangan like for a full moon party. Think about your main purpose. Are you an island hopper, a diver, a party person, someone who just wants to disconnect on a quiet beach? Your answer to that question will pretty much make the decision for you. And honestly, both places are incredible. You really can't go wrong. The question isn't which one is better, it's which one matches what you are looking for this trip. So there you have it. Drop a comment and let me know which one you choose, or if you think I missed anything important. And don't forget to grab that Thailand Cheat Sheet in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. สวัสดีค่ะ